Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee, and welcome to this card making paper crafting tutorial. This is a lovely butterfly card I have to share with you today. It could be a birthday card, a sympathy card. You can really use it in whatever way that takes your fancy. And this features the sketched butterfly stamp set from Stampin Up. So I'll show you that stamp set now. Here is a sketched butterfly stamp set, and we're going to use just this big butterfly here, but you can see you've got all these other butterflies and you've got a lovely variety of sentiments here that you can use as well to make your card. And then you can see here I've stamped in the center here in the middle, wishing you a beautiful birthday inside. Okay, so I'm going to stamp in Memento Tuxedo Black because I want to colour in using the Stampin Blend alcohol markers. So I'm just going to stamp here in the corner. You don't want to waste any more paper. Okay. And I'm just going to give my stamp a little clean using the simple chamois. I'm a great believer in cleaning up as you go along. It makes a huge difference. Okay, so now we're going to do some colouring using the Stampin Blend alcohol markers. Now in my original I used Pumpkin Pie and Daffodil Delight, but for this one I'm going to be using Balmy Blue and Boho Blue. So this one's going to be sort of bluies and the other one was obviously yellows and oranges. So I'm just going to put down a layer in my lightest colour here of Balmy Blue, and this is just going to be my base layer. As you can see, the stamp set's very sketchy, so you don't have to worry so much about keeping in the lines because it's a sketchy stamp set. There isn't always defined lines to what's correct and what isn't correct. So there, I've just put on a very simple base layer using my lightest colour, and now I'm going to go in and add some highlights using my deeper colours. So here I'm going in with some Boho Blue, and I'm just going in for the centre. I'm sort of doing a flicking motion so that I have the colour come deeper at the centre and then coming out lighter. And then I'm using my mid-tone, which is going to be here my dark Balmy Blue, to blend that out. And then I'm going to blend everything out here, as you can see, using my light Balmy Blue marker. And I've always done this. I mix my markers together, so if I think they go together, I mix them up as I so wish. And then I'm just going to use some basic black for the body of my butterfly, and then we're going to cut it out using the matching sketched butterfly stamps. And I'm also going to cut out a circle. So I'm just going to cut out a circle from some Balmy Blue cardstock using the Spotlight on Nature dies, and I'll be back. Okay, let's start to assemble our card then. So our card base is thick basic white. So this is a standard A6 card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. Then I've taken a piece of Balmy Blue cardstock that measures 14.35 centimeters by 10, and I put it through this lovely big embossing folder called the Dotted Circles. And this is a 3D embossing folder, and it gives an absolutely lovely deep emboss. So now we're going to stick that to the front of our card. I'm just going to open. I bought myself up a whole new nice new bottle of Tombow, so give it a shake to start. Yay! We shouldn't have any problems now. Nice new bottle. I've been trying to use up my old bottle. I think it got to the point where I got nearly every little bit out of it, so I gave up trying to struggle with it and started with a new bottle. So let's stick that on the front. Then I've got this circle that I said I was going to cut out from the dies, and I'm just going to put a good amount of Tombow there because there's a lot of texture underneath it. I'm just going to sort of put that somewhere in the centre and give it a good press down because, as I said, there's a lot of texture. There's a lot of texture underneath, so there we go. Then we've got our butterfly, and now I want to make its wings come up a bit, so I'm going to look for my bone folder. It's currently hiding from me. Here it is. And I'm just going to use the bone folder like this between my thumb and fingers. And I'm just going to bring those wings up So I want it to look like it's flying away. So it gives a really nice curve to the wings. And then I'm just going to curve out the edges so it's really nice texture. And then we're going to put some, what are these things called? Dimensionals, that's the name. I'm going to put one on either end, and then here in the centre I'm going to double up. So I'll take the backings off. And I'm just going to stick a second one on top. So if you want more dimension, don't be afraid just to double up on your foam pads, your dimensionals. And Stampin' Up, even if I do say so myself, make really good foam pads. They stick really well and they don't stick to your fingers. So I'm just going to lay that down like that. I think I want some more here at the base. Make sure my butterflies look like it's in flight. There we go. So I'm just going to push down in the centre, and you can see you've got a really nice butterfly there. And now I'm just going to use some of these shiny sequins. Now let's see what colour I want. I think I'm actually going to go with the green. Sort of matches. I'm just going to keep it in the circle like that, and there you go. So you've got your orange and yellow, and then you've got your blues, so you can tell me which one you prefer. So I hope you enjoyed this paper crafting tutorial and this card. If you want more information about the project, the supply list, the measurements, you'll find it all on the blog post, and you'll find the links to that, including my social media links, in the description box below. Don't forget to like this video and give it a thumbs up, and also please do remember to subscribe. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.